KJagradio.com. We have got a great guest joining us here on our big program. He is tremendous. He is a brand new artist, a great rap artist. Go ahead and give us a brief introduction on yourself, my friend. Tell us how we can find you online and everything else.
What's up, man? Welcome. I appreciate you inviting me. I go by the name of Loke G. Of course, I represent the poor. My website is www.lokegkbt.com, and you can find all my singles, a bio, my press kit, where I'm gonna be performing live at. You can find all of that there on that website. Go on and purchase yourself a track or two, you know, because every time that you do purchase music from underground artists, you're supporting the movement and you're supporting them keeping creating and all that, you know.
Yes, indeed. We have got Loke G with us today. He joins us here on our big broadcast. He is a fabulous Chicano rapper, and he represents the poor and downtrodden. Loke G with us today here on our broadcast. So how did you get started doing the rap thing, my friend? Tell us a little bit about this.
Man, I was born into the music industry. I come from a long line of musicians, so like very young, I was involved in the music business, but back in those days, it was more Tejano. Tejano's a different genre of music. I don't know if you're familiar, but it's mostly like live events, performing gigs, weddings, ceremonies, like getting paid to perform type of music. So in the rap game, I came in there kind of young because I was a fan of the rap music. So when I started seeing my friends in this particular South Side area that I lived in, San Antonio, they started this thing called freestyling. Where we're just rapping about current events, things that are happening personally to each other. So when I saw that, it blew my mind. And I knew at that moment that I could put my thoughts into music. So we used to freestyle. We used to do all this very young. I was like in 6th or 7th grade when I picked it up. That very next year, 1999, I was already performing at talent shows. I was already going to open mics. I was basically participating in the underground rap scene at a very young age, you know, and I never quit. I never stopped. We just keep proceeding, going through the levels. And eventually, I was part of an independent record label back in the year 2002. I signed with Pro Records, and we released 2 underground albums. En la frontera, which means on the border, and todo se vale, which means anything goes. It was bilingual. It was all original. We kind of tested the waters to see what the people, the mass general public, would think of our talent and how we were coming to the game. Because definitely original and unique. A unique talent. It's a little different than what everybody's used to listening to, you know?
Well, I'll tell you, you have got a great background. We've got Loke G with us today. He joins us here on our big program here on KJagradio.com and, of course, the mic.fun. And Loke G has had a significant number of compelling tunes. He's released over the course of a few years and a lot more under production. Loke G is with us today here on our big broadcast, and he is about to take the musical world by storm, and I am so glad that we have got up-and-coming artist Loke G with us today. So tell me about the Texas music scene. You're very involved in the Texas music scene. Tell me all about it, my friend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would love to. That's an honor of mine. In Texas, it's pretty much like a small country. Like, we have so many small towns and counties of where people live here in Texas that it pretty much creates its own little environment, its own little ecosystem when it comes to the music scene. It's very common to see underground shows, hip-hop events, car shows, anything basically where they can set up the music with the mic and the DJ. You're going to see a bunch of people out here expressing themselves. So I've been part of that many years. Like I said, it's already 2022. I've known a lot of people. We've been participating. Texas is its own little breed of rap. Like, we have our own little style. Everything is kind of intermingled because we have Houston is a hub for the country. So people from all over the world come to Houston and it makes a big melting pot. So ethnicity doesn't really come into play as much. Like it's like that in different parts of the country, but in Texas, everybody pretty much gets along. But I try to keep it original. I try to just express how I feel, write only what I've been through. I do take on commission tracks. My last commission track was a song called Windows Half Down, and it features Lucky Luciano and Big Gemini, which are two pretty big popular artists from here, from Texas, Houston, and Dallas included. I've been, you know, in the scene working with a bunch of these people. It's great. I love it. I couldn't have any other way. And Texas is definitely its own little breed. So when you hear about the Third Coast, that's what they're referring to. And we have so many little small towns. If you decide to go tour or if you decide to go sell merchandise, you'll have too many stops.
That's awesome. It is Loke G. He's with us today here on kjagradio.com. He's an up-and-coming artist, and we are just extremely excited to be talking with this incredible, talented musician today. He possesses incredible expertise in the genre of rap music and Chicano music. He is amazing. He's a singer, he's a songwriter, he's a rapper. Tell us a little bit about some of the different themes and some of the different things that you write about and cover in your music, my friend.
For sure. Let me just correct you. I don't sing. I rap. I write music, but I don't sing. I work with a lot of people that do sing, so I'm not gonna disrespect them. But I like I said, I work. I help a lot of people. I've gone through many bad situations in the music business. So what I do is I reach out to upcoming artists like myself, and I try to help them with different areas, including legal, distribution, marketing, advertisement, project management. There's a lot of ins and outs in the business that's not really related to the art. So I try to focus on helping the little guy. That's why when I say I represent the poor and the downtrodden, not only am I speaking for the general public, but I'm also reaching out to these artists who are up and coming, no matter what genre, and I can offer expertise with my experience based on the legal side of how to make your money, how different ways that people don't even know that they could be collecting mechanical royalties, publishing. There's just different areas of the music that people are not aware of, and I want to bring awareness to, you know?
Well, you are fantastic. We have got Loke G with us today. He is part of an incredible group called KBT. It stands for Knights of the Brown Table, which, by the way, I love that. I think that's fantastic. Tell me a little bit about the Knights of the Brown Table.
I appreciate you for asking. Yeah, well, so definitely I want to introduce you to KBT. There's basically, if you rock with us, if you're part of listening to our music and you like the message and everything, you're a knight as well. That just means you carry yourself in a certain way. You respect others. You have some morals, a code. You carry yourself the way you want to be treated. You treat others. So it's pretty simple. But the brown table, that's kind of like a metaphor, because if you look at population in a chart, let's put it on a table chart. What's the brown part of it? You know, that's where I represent. That's where my voice stands louder. So I try to just set an example for the little kids that look like me and have came from different areas of the world that can really relate to the music. And maybe I can help them get along through some of the stuff that I know I've been through. And certainly my little brother, Free Brickavelli, who got caught up in the streets and ended up catching a case in Texas, got 17 years on his first offense. So wow. It's not, the streets are not playing with you people out here. So I just want to bring awareness to everything that I can that I know I'm related to, you know?
I hear you, my friend. We have got a great guest with us today. Loke G joins us here on our big broadcast. So you have got some incredible music out there. How do people buy your music and listen to your music?
Best thing to do is to go to my website, www.lokegkbt.com, and that'll give you all the information that you need. You can find where I'm going to be performing at. You can find what songs I've released, what I'm currently working on. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, subscribe to me on YouTube. I always put out vlogs behind the scenes on YouTube, but we do have a Patreon account. If you guys want to support and show pledge, that's how we keep creating and bringing more music to y'all. Of course, on the YouTube, on the About page, you can find all those links. You can also go to the Redbubble and purchase some merch. We have original artwork there, the Knights of the Brown Table, a bunch of KBT stuff. So you guys want to show support, that's the best way to do it. If you want to consume music, you got to come to my website. That's the best way to get it.
Fantastic. We have got Loke G with us today. We are going to play some Loke G here in just a few. Tell me about We Back Now. We're going to play that here in a few moments.
Already, We Back Now. We Back Now is something that me and my little brother, Bricavelli, we worked on that before he cut his case. It's about 9 years old, believe it or not. We retouched it up. We put a little intro on it, and we just added some sauce and some spices so y'all can check out what we're working on currently at that point. But we back. KBT is forever, it's eternal, and it's because of y'all.
Fantastic. Well, we are going to do this. I am going to place you, or I'm going to attempt to place you on a brief hold here on Skype, and actually, no, I don't have that ability to do that with this. Okay. Well, we'll do this. We're going to stick that in. Actually, we're going to do this. I'm going to hang up on Skype and play this tune, and then I will get right back with you, my friend. Here it is. It's Loke G, and it's We Back Now, and it's here on our big program.
Ricola, the bricks of the hip-hop and reaper. I'm coming to split ya and leave you wide open. I'm crushing the novice, our skills that should pet you KPTs and you torment. Been gone for a while, going through ups and downs, punishing up the snout, shirking in the vocabulary beast that we slay. Right, I'm gonna separate ways, but at the end it worked out. What's up to the fans who never stop listening and purchase all of our jams from Reverb Nation? Sorry for the absence, but I spoke with the captain. I've got the order to attack them with a brand new recruit. And to all of the skeptics, I'm sending a real big thank you. I've gained skills and the fan base from 2015. Be the jokes 2 times, big grit and big took. Rest in peace, stupid low, Sampo and Nacho, KBT. We back now. I know that you heard of KBT. But we back now, and I know that you missed this. Round table, 30 self-self, still ripping for the head thing. These haters, still hating. Ain't nothing gonna change it, so face it, cause we back now.
What's up, homie? Cause it's your Captain Loke G. Let me slap up this beat with some serious speech. Cause I'm packing this heat like I'm shipping the summer from the south to the east. In the north and the west, I got my gente on my chest. It's me, I never left. Had to start from the bottom when we went our separate ways. But my life's about this hustle and that's how it's gonna stay. Cause I got a lot of haters and they ain't going away. But if you got that beat, then let's take it to the streets. You say that you a beast, but you the first to yell out peace. Yeah, I got me a piece, bitch. This is what it is. I've been rebellious ever since a little kid. There's nothing you can tell us that we already did. There's a reason that these fellas and these fellas always ask for acapella. Cause we rap for the raza, represent the underground. I got that Chicano lifestyle. I'm a night wherever the table's down, represent the struggle. And we never backing down. KBT is back. So you fake rappers in trouble, flip it double, watch me juggle. In a life where our turn gotta be smuggled. Yeah, that's right. 30 South Sound, KBT son, cause we back now.
We have got more with Captain Loke G right now here on our big program. We go back to Skype, so we have to call Captain Loke G on Skype. And we'll get him back in here with us. And, or we're going to attempt to get him back in here with us. When you set up these calls on Skype, sometimes technology just does not work in your favor. So we are going to see if I can get Captain Loke G back in here. It's not looking like it's going to let me do it. So we are just going to go to his next track. It is fantastic. It is My Team's Hungry, and it's here on the mic.fun and kjagradio.com.
Every day of the week, my team's hungry, and we don't know about sleep. We out here on the streets trying to get a piece to eat. No regards to the law, simply can't accept defeat. We hustling as I'm living out my dream. My team's hungry with no luxury of sleep. I'm out here living life like I got no blood to bleed. It's hard to decipher what's a crime when you got mouth to feed. Duro con todo lo que yo puedo, que a veces me desespero. Sigo siendo un caballero de la mesa y el respeto va primero con armadura hecha de acero, reflejando los flechazos y balazos que encuentras en la vida, aprendiendo a madrazos, bien borrados los placados, llevo unidos brazos, trabajando en las calles de San Antonio, no de suelo, tengo que ser mis movidas para salir hacia arriba, levantando a mi familia, los favores no se me olvidan, tampoco mis problemas, porque la vida es bien dura y si te voy a parar, al negocio de la música, esa es la pregunta estúpida, y la ruta ya no puedo parar, tengo que seguir hasta que la muerte o la ley venga por mí, hustling my baby exactly what I need. Every day of the week, my team's hungry, and we don't know about sleep. We out here on the streets trying to get a piece to eat. No regards to the law, simply can't accept defeat. We hustling as I'm living out my dream. My team's hungry with no luxury of sleep. I'm out here living life like I got no blood to bleed. It's hard to decipher what's a crime when you got mouths to feed.
Okay, well I be on the hustle every day, getting top okay. I won't listen, just got different ways. I can tell you two steps, get your batter right away. How I make it look so easy, I don't know, I'm taking paid. But they be watching and they know this when I'm getting paid. The way I see it, they got nothing but some bitch I laid. Aggressive for my ends, ain't no way I'm getting played. Got a list full of haters, watch my lyrics make them fade. Hey, but I'm just trying to make a timeline, reaching for some fame. I got money on my damn line, moolah paper bus, whatever you wanna call it, fine. Or I'm all about mine, try and knock me off my grind. I'm too high, like I'm fly, I can't ever go die. You can't shoot me out the sky, cause your bullet's looking shy. Target practice, motherfucker, call your girl and tell her bye. I ain't got too much time, just know I ain't telling lies.
Every day of the week, my team's hungry, and we don't know about sleep. We out here on the streets trying to get a piece to eat. No regards to the law, simply can't accept defeat. We hustling as I'm living out my dream. My team's hungry with no luxury of sleep. I'm out here living life like I got no blood to bleed. It's hard to decipher what's a crime when you got mouths to feed. In my all every day until I fall, but it's hard to press on when your own people they got faith in you at all. Sacrifice my own life in order to bring up a fellow life, cause I really feel my soul. With so many demons with a sight, all that's left to do is fight. Movimiento was created to unite, but the person to my right still trying to divide while I try to multiply. I'm just trying to survive, and my intention's to create and leave doubt in your eye. Look past your own life as I buy, but I guess what I do ain't as important to you as it is to me, fool. So every day I go and hustle, cause I'm far from brand new, and I've been playing you, trying to live my dream, but I'm used to bad news, and you're deep.
My team's hungry.
That is Captain Loke G, My Team's Hungry, and it's here on kjagradio.com and the mic.fun. Great artist, Captain Loke G, with us here on our broadcast, and you can get more information online. He is tremendous. Thanks for joining us here on Twitch, and we will see you next time here on kjagradio.com.